cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it I couldn't stay the same, so I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Yeah, everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated. All I've been domesticated. She told me to top off her Jeep, the one I bought her.
The suspense. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was parked out in the woods, keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. You can holler at the moon, go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. But don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went on all night long, till all the beer was gone. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, let's keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck.
does that not bring shivers to your freaking spine? Oh my god. Nova, you're an absolute legend. Like, people like you existing on this planet, seriously. You're like one of those guys that just freaking just dig and dig and dig. Relentless every single freaking day and smashes out some incredible results. Good evening, team. You just literally witnessed a company called Our World, and they are going to be using Holochain as their platform to run this stunning world. Look, I don't even want to go into the charts yet because I'm just blown away by this. So we're just going to nip into Our World. Nova has managed to secure an interview with Our World, which is pretty amazing, really. And I'm just mega excited about it, really. To be fair, we started off with Holo sale, and now we are seeing so many more people come in. It just shows you the reputation that we have now on the HoloTube, and the team that we have, like you lot in the background, just pushing stuff left, right, and center. It's great. But yeah, Our World, together we can create a better world. But that was the intro that you just saw, and welcome to the future. Let us introduce you to Our World, the game that will change the world. As well as helping to make the world a better place, this game will be pushing the boundaries of what is currently possible with technology. It will feature augmented reality, virtual reality, motion detection, voice recognition, and real-time emotional feedback, plus lots more. It will use technology in ways that has not been done before in areas where it has not been done. It will innovate and take it to the next level. The reviews that I've seen is, look, Holochain could be creating a platform where this company could actually make a real life Ready Player One. Those of you that have seen the film Ready Player One, oh my god, it's pretty damn exciting. So, you know, this is great that Nova just digs the internet so deeply. I don't have that ability to do it. I don't know how he does it. Look, I'm a TA man and I'm a presenter. This is the thing, like, we all have different skills. And look, big up to the Nova finding this absolute gem. If we scroll down, there is reams and reams and reams of information. I don't want to blow their magic because we are going to interview them. But if you do scroll down, they are not only just a company, but they have some amazing causes in relations to charity as well. You can find it. The website just goes on forever and ever and ever. And look who they're helping for their good causes. Don't know why it's blurry, but we'll go through a few of them. The RSPB, UNICEF, NSPCC, Help for Heroes, Age UK, Cancer Research. So, you know, what they are doing, there we are. There is the legendary Holochain. They're trying to create this immersive world for people to disappear to and to just enjoy together, to have a togetherness. But the team behind it, David Ellums is the founder and managing director, Stephen Watts, technical director, Ion T. Redding, he looks pretty cool, Martin Schiller and Elizabeth Baptista, strategy advisor. But seriously, this is incredible. I've only quickly gone through the information, but I was like, right, let's have a look at this intro video, and I was like, oh my god, this could like be the next most amazing thing. Those of you that don't have a basement, start digging a basement underneath your house now, because you're going to need it for playing this game. You don't need to go to a scrap heap in the back of a van to play your games. Seriously, don't start digging holes under your house because that's not a good idea. Oh, Johnny Stang told me to dig a. Oh my god. Johnny Stang told me to dig a basement in my house, and now my house has collapsed on me. So, yeah, they have this game, website, and promotional videos are all designed and created by our founder and managing director, David Ellerons, who was given the labels of Asperger's, high function autism, dyspraxia, and dyslexia. But he did not let these labels define him, as he has worked very hard to get where he is today. A lot of this was down to yoga, meditation, and mindfulness that helped transform his life in the most amazing way and help manage the symptoms of autism, as well as allowing him to harness his natural gifts in IT. This is why he created Yoga for Autism, to help teach other people the power of yoga, thus enabling them to live a happy, fulfilling life to their full potential without any limitations, as he now enjoys. This is incredible. As with all the next gen software projects, all profits will help fund more apps and games to help make people's lives better and to help make the world a better place. All profits go back into the business to expand, to enable us to even more people, as well as heal the planet and environment. So what they're doing is not just for themselves, it's for, oh my god, look at the graphics. Seriously, look at those graphics. And can you imagine playing that with no freaking lag? Right, we play the hunter and we go out shooting the birds. But just imagine playing it with fully immersive in-game experience, no lag, and safety. All your data belongs to you. They're not going to take your data away from you. It looks so immersive. It looks so freaking immersive. So this is going to be one of the next people that we will be interviewing. I'm going to contact them tonight on the I don't even know where I'm contacting them. Telegram. There we go. I don't use a Telegram, so I'll be speaking to them hopefully tonight and get a date ready for you lot to chill out and listen to what they have to say about their business and the reason why they're using Holochain. So I'm really, really excited. So excited, and pushing this information through. Do you know what? It was strange that we had that discussion with Holocell Technologies, and then Holo just flew up to the upside. Like, who is watching us? Seriously, who is watching us? Okay, team. I need to create my own like intro now. There's a lot of YouTubers, certainly crypto YouTubers, that have their own intro. So I'm tempted to get started on making my own intro, which has got to be based on these interviews. Surely it's got to be, with a bit of funky music in the background. We're blended in. Wow, we need a DJ to mix in some beer truck with a bit of discussion on the live stream. I St. James or Vanilla Sweat, I'm guessing, will be pretty awesome at that. So I'll be contacting Vanilla Sweat and I St. James to create. I mean, I St. James could literally make us some music and mix in the beer truck in the background as well. So yes, that's what I'll be doing. All right, I saw a message from Sunny Setter. Johnny, just want to say how much I appreciate your technical analysis. Thank you very much. I need to find a really good source to understand why those patterns happen. I know it's not magic. Right, it's easy. Okay. Those of you that did psychology at school, we called it GCSE level and A level. I did it at GCSE level, which was high school. The chart literally is the human mind. It's not a robot. It's not a computer. It's not controlled by anything else but the human mind. So when you understand the human mind and predicting where is people are gonna, what's gonna happen next, I'm very good at it. Right? I've done my particular job in public service now for getting on for 15 years. I am very good at reading people's minds. It has saved my bacon over 1,000 times in difficult situations. So I use that by looking at the charts. It's really straightforward. Like, what is the human mind going to do next? And that is how you need to change your mindset in relation to the charts. So the simplest way, the most basic way of understanding the chart visually is the relative strength index. That gives you a really good indication, because all the experts will be looking not just at the 15-minute, obviously, but they'll be thinking, right, should I put any money in right now? The odds are that if the relative strength index is high, it means that the price is going to reduce. So it's just a metric of volume. That's all it is. So they'll look at it and go, right, is this a great entry point for me? No. So I'm going to sit there. And next relation to that is, okay, so next door neighbor who's in crypto will also look at the relative strength index and go, is it the right time for me to put a trade in with hot? Let's look at the relative strength index. Oh, it's high. No, I shall wait until it drops. So you get that spiraling effect where everybody goes, all right, I'm going to hold out. I'm just going to hold out. And that volume declines. So the bears become stronger than the bulls, brings the price down, waits for that 30. People are like, right, it's gone below the 30. My obviously, you know, my strategy is as it comes below 30 and back up out. That's when I put my trade in. It's the safest way to trade. So it's all to do with the human mind. So we look at patterns. Patterns make people excited. The patterns in the stock market have been around for a long time, hundreds of years. So these patterns don't go away. And look, human nature doesn't change. We all make the same mistakes in a roundabout way. Things come round in circles. Pandemics happen every 100 years. If you don't believe me, just type in 1919, 1819, 1719 and have a look at the pandemics that have happened every single 100 years. So it's no coincidence. It's just what happens. So in relation to this, people are getting excited at the minute because, rightly so, what George said, is this a cup and handle formation happening? If it is, people are sat waiting for that cup and handle formation and they're looking for that roll over. And then boom, that's us going off to the upside. But this is on the 15-minute, a very, very class cup and handle formation. I thought it was going to fail, but it actually works out absolutely perfectly. It came up and then we actually got this bear. What's this bear doing here? And then it pumped back up and I was like, okay, maybe it's invalidated. But look at it. When you zoom out, it is freaking perfect. Cup, handle formation. If we take the line, oops, not that one. I'll get rid of that white spot because I don't want Van Leswell crying that he thinks his screen has got a dead spot in it. And then you go from the bottom to the top and then we go up. Where is that going to take us? Well, if the cup and handle formation plays out nicely, we are looking for a power rise to that here, the 7380. Let's freaking go, team. Look, we are looking extremely bullish. I haven't looked at Bitcoin today, so if there's a cup and handle formation, then there is a cup and handle formation. Okay, a little bit skewy, but it's fine. We can work with it. This might actually break out sooner than you think, to be fair. It's not perfect, but we can work with it. If that was to break out, it would take us straight back up to that 41,000, getting us back up to that support level. That is what Bitcoin is trying to do. Look, team, we are not going anywhere until we get past that 42k. I've told you that millions of times now. And we are working our way there. we said it's going to take some time, and it is going to take some time. But if this is a cup and handle formation, depending on where this handle actually finishes, it could actually finish up here. If it wanted to. I don't know how accurate that's going to be, but if that is true, it pushes up our rise to the upside a bit more, where we could potentially see us looking at a 41,500 Bitcoin, which would be great because that's going to bring the relative strength index right back up to that 93. And we could then quite happily create this inverse head and shoulder pattern to get up to that 42,000. It looks fantastic. Things are looking great. As a TA, I am extremely excited about what's happening. I don't even know what else to say other than wear Raoub. Team, wear Raoub right now. Seriously. I just want him to come in and just say hi and say I apologize for the way that I treated the holo tube the other night. Oh dear. So team, that went so quick, didn't it? That went so quick. Hot. Let's have a look at hot. Our trust. Oh, okay, right, forget the cup and handle. Let me go to the 1 hour. Let me go to the 1 hour. Oh my god, team, can you see it? Can you freaking see it? Can you see it? I am literally losing my brain cells right now. Can you actually? I'm not even going to tell you. You must be able to see that. You have got to freaking see it. Oh. If this is not the best opportunity for us right now. Billy James with the £10, you absolute legend. Billy, you must be like a crypto god, earning all this money on a daily basis to be able to fund the holo tube, you absolute legend. Thank you so much, Billy. That's really, really kind of you. I am so excited right now for what I've just seen. Vanaleswa has seen it. Who else has seen it? Jerome has seen it. Come on. Has anybody else seen it? I'm just like, just tell us, Johnny, what is it? What is it? What's going on? Yes, it is a inverse head and shoulders. I didn't even see it because I didn't zoom out. If in doubt, zoom out. Look at it, right? Look at the last head and shoulder pattern that we had. Well, it wasn't. It was two W patterns, actually. So a W pattern which got us up to that target the first time, and then another W pattern which got us up to that second target, which was here. Stand by, Football Kings. We'll get to it. I'm just trying to get my brain around this situation. So, yeah. We've got two confirmations. We've got two confirmations here. We have a cup and handle formation, and we have an incredible, and I mean absolutely classic inverse head and shoulder pattern emerging. Right, big investors will be seeing this, and what they're going to wait for is they're going to wait for that confirmation. Right, so I should be able to give you a much more accurate prediction on where it's going to go. So if we bring that to there, touching that first one, can you see if this works out right? Can you see how the right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder? Again, extremely bullish. It almost tips up. Left shoulder being drooped, right shoulder being higher up. Team, this is bullish. Okay. Relative strength index being at the 54. So if we get a touchdown here, which means we come up, retest, that retest is going to take us from the bottom to the top, up there. Yep, absolutely perfect. 72986, followed by a, obviously there'll be a retracement, but it's our next leg up to the upside. This is looking great. If this doesn't play out, then seriously, there is something wrong in the crypto space. So where am I going to put my trade in? Well, I'm going to wait for that confirmation, which is, if I was to zoom this in, so you've got your shoulder, head, shoulder. What I'm going to wait for is the passing of the upside, come back down, and then when it starts breaking out, that is where I'll put my trade in. I don't play this because what can happen is it can hit here and then it can do this and fail. Okay, it can also come up, retest, and fail. What I'm looking for is that movement up. So you're looking for this kind of pattern emerging, which you all know now is the Wyckoff. Wyckoff distribution, Wyckoff accumulation, rise up to the upside, past the no point of return. Great opportunity to put your trade in, and that is where you are looking. Can you see that, team? All right, everything is based on mini Wyckoffs. There is no big secret. It's just being able to crack the code, and that is the wave pattern that you look for. I'm surprised George isn't laughing his head off right now. So always look at this kind of wave pattern. And look, if you was then to even do it even in more depth, if we really want to go into technicals, this is fear, this is greed, this is fear, this is fear, stroke, a bit of excitement, and then this is greed. That's basically all you need to know about technical analysis, and also learning about your triangles. Obviously, they're very, very easy to get hold of on the internet. Look, I don't have a degree in this. I'm just obsessed with it, like massively obsessed. I was talking today about some strong guy. I can't even remember what his name. Eddie Ball. I was like, who the frick is Eddie Ball? I am so out of touch with everything in this world. I don't even have TV at home. I don't watch TV at home. I don't have the aerial plugged in. I watch Netflix and I watch Amazon Prime, and I literally just look at the charts, look at CoinMarketCap, read Bitcoin news. Basically my life. This is what I do as a hobby. I am absolutely obsessed with it, and I love it, and it's great. And I also love doing the live show with you crazy lot. It's ace. So cheers to that, team. You keep me sane on a day-to-day basis. Always stay hydrated. Yeah, I mean, I do pay for the TV license because I'm sick of the TV license company always sending me letters, threat letters, saying, you know, you've got an aerial on your house, so you must be using the TV, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, not using it. I'm like, look, just to shut you up, I will pay the TV license, because they're absolutely relentless. So let's have a look at Bitcoin then. I can hear my daughter shouting for me. I might have to disappear for a couple of minutes soon. 1 second. I have to go and get her T-Rex out of the car. So keep chatting to yourselves for about a minute or 2 minutes, and I'll go and grab the T-Rex, and then we'll get through it on Bitcoin, and then we will answer Football King's question as to when are we going to get to 42k. Right, 1 second. I'll just go and get her T-Rex. Honestly, being a parent has to be one of the most rewarding things that could ever happen to you in the history of everness. It's so cool. Living on your own and having 2 children is tough. It's very, very hard. But the rewards there are just fantastic. And she's such a sweet little girl. And I appreciate your patience. Very, very kind of you. So, right, back to it. Woo, I legged it down those stairs. What's going on in the chat? Why is Van Leswer saying shut the frick up? Fred, yeah, since I have my CryptoCom Visa card, I have Netflix and Prime for free, no more cable TV. Brilliant. Inverted wee Johnny's always twisted. We need to go back to 3 cent from Marvin. Yes, we do. Sunny Seto, I'd like to see a T-Rex chart pattern for hot. Oh god, are we going back to that? Back to the drawing of drawing some T-Rexes and bits and bobs. Pretest, that would make me happy. Jerry, #1 parenting, +1 parenting hero. I agree with that. So proud of my little girl. Look at us. We're feeling the love, aren't we? Feeling the love. Being a daddy is the most important thing, bro. I was translating when you said your mic was turned off. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, I have never shouted at either of my children ever. I'd prefer to educate them rather than shout at them. That's just the way that I am a father. It's the way that I do it. So yeah, that's just me. Anyway, we're digressing. So let's get back into it. Okay, so we do have a bit of a long way to go in relation to getting to this 42k, because we got stopped out at that 40,600, which caused us to move back down. We do know now that this retracement to the downside was because of Jeff Bezos' announcement saying, look, we're not going to have blockchain on Amazon this year, despite what news have said. It just shows you how news can really control people's mindset. And then Jeff Bezos read it and has gone like, whoa, hang on a second. I said that we're going to have using Bitcoin as a currency for Amazon, and we're looking at employing somebody. I didn't give you a freaking date. So this is what the news do. The news gets carried away, and it's always the one with the biggest kahunas that could say the biggest thing, that get the biggest traffic coming in, that get the biggest revenue. It's just how it works in news. So when you are listening to news, please take it with a pinch of salt and do what the Crypto Truth tells you, and is do your own research, do your own research, do your own research. Don't just stick with that first answer. I've just seen something else that that's made me really excited whilst talking to you. So look, when it comes to news, take it with a pinch of salt. I don't like news companies. I'm very much like Trump when it comes to it. So yeah. What is your right line going down your chart? Well, that is the Wyckoff. If we come into, if we was in to see, this is the spring. This is our rise back up to the outside, followed by our retracement and a pump to the upside. That is basically what could happen. But look, it's kind of working out perfectly. If we get that rise to the upside, get rejected off that 42,000. But again, what makes me even more excited, right, is look at the freaking prediction. The prediction takes where we thought it was going to get us high to where our inverse head and shoulders is going to take us. Team, that's really, really incredible. So if it was to take us up to that 41,500, that is where the Wyckoff wants to take us. And then relative strength index, of course, is going to be ridiculously high. Brings back us right back down to the bottom of our inverse head and shoulder. People are like, this is the last opportunity. And then that's our rise, our blast through the 42K. Like I say, it's not going to happen overnight, team. We do have a lot of work to do. But it seems to be playing out exactly as predicted. Exactly as predicted. Oh my God, I need to stop doing that and think of my own words. We have frickin', which I've noticed a lot of people say that on YouTube now. A lot of crypto people say frickin', team. So it's kind of like cottoning on. I bet a few people have gone, oh, what's this? What's the Johnny Stang show? So we're just about to head back up on the 1 hour to see if we can complete this inverse head and shoulders and get some sort of breakout tonight. That would be fantastic. That would be ace. So 42K, we still need a bit of energy, but seriously, I'm going to say it every single day. This, do you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to freaking type it. This is our iron wall. Okay, maybe it's made out of iron, a bit of Kevlar, some wrought steel. It's got a few tanks like molded into it, melted into that wall. It's got battering rams. It's got all sorts of stuff in front of it. It's not going to be an easy challenge to get past that 42K. But when we do get past that 42K, imagine this is the surface of the water, and this is where your volleyball is right now. And that volleyball will come up to the point where it starts to see daylight, and that is when you'll get that rise to the upside. And I'm telling you now, it is not going to stop until it gets to its all-time high, because look at the resistance. There is no freaking resistance. We would probably stop here for a bit of a breather at the 49,000-50,000 mark, but FOMO has already started. Then we're going to go and fly up to that 58. Have a breather at the 58. News is going to start going absolutely crazy. And then from there, we'll blast up through the 64,000. And then it ain't stopping, because people ain't going to stop at 64K. You can see it blasting and it won't stop. It'll keep freaking going. Yeah, we'll probably have a few little train stop stations along the way. Bit of sideways action. You know what they say, the longer the base, the higher in space. But you ain't seen nothing yet, team. If you think this bull run is over, there is my target for Bitcoin, $231,296 and freaking 23 cents. We might as well have the 23 cent. Why not? And you'll get this huge, massive breakout as institutions come in. And then you'll get the dead cat bounce. And then we're like, see you later. Goodbye. Take your profits, team. All right. It doesn't matter if you take your profits here, here, or here. All right. Those of you that are going to hit the top, oh my God, congratulations. But look, there will be serious G going on, serious greed, and it's incredible. The euphoria is amazing. You just like, everything disappears out of your mind because you're just earning so much money on a daily basis. It happened to me in real life. Obviously, I've been looking at the charts now for a long time and been playing with money on a piece of paper. But this bull run was the first time that I actually used real money. And like what I was saying earlier on in the live chat this morning, I was making £1,400 a day and going to work thinking, why am I even at work when I'm earning £1,400 a day? Because I was lucky enough to be in hot that early, that on the rise up was just euphoric. 6,500% to the upside. So look, this isn't going to be your first and last rodeo. You've got this bull run. You've got the next one in 2025. You've got the next one in 2029. And then 2033. It's going to be wild. And the Holo tube is still going to be here. It's going to be great because at that time, we're all going to be veterans and we're going to be chatting, just saying, remember when? And you're going to be coming and seeing these retracements back down, these 50% retracements. And you're all just going to be like, nah, I'm going to go on holiday, team. I'll see you in about 4 months because you're all going to be mega rich. And I'll still be sat here in my little bedroom just doing the chats. To be fair, right, Steve is a freaking legend. We all know Steve. Steve wants to push the Holo tube forward now and for us to go into a studio setting. So probably a bit like BitBoy Crypto. I think that is probably what we're going to do when it rises up and I get a bit more cash behind me that I can use to create this kind of setting. Because look, Holochain, hot Holo fuel deserves it, right? Because it is going to be bigger than what anybody could possibly imagine. You just need to look at that. Seriously, you just need to look at Holo Sale. You need to have a look at Junto, Kazuna, Elemental Chess, for example. Like, things are happening. It's not going to happen overnight. It is a very slow burner. And we've been here pretty much from the very, very start. So, look, as it gets bigger, we're going to need bigger stuff. Team, I started off with a laptop on my bed. I did the live show, sat on my bed with the smallest freaking laptop you could ever imagine. Football Kings, do you have a particular date in mind for the 42k breakout? Middle of August. Middle of August, probably we'll start seeing some magic happening. But yeah, July is going to be, end of July is going to be exciting. Beginning mid-August. Look, you've got to look at the world. So we're going back to human psychology. Delta variant coronavirus, Delta Plus. So people have realized now they're probably not going to go on holiday this year. So the money that they set aside, they're going to start investing it. There was some really good news out there at the facts that we could be traveling. I was really looking forward to getting to America. Round about June time, I was thinking this could actually be great. This could be really positive. Delta variant came out, started locking everybody down. Remember India? People were just dropping in the streets. They were cremating bodies in little like gardens, basically. And we had that second crash down, unfortunately. But now we're seeing the rise up. So look, we've never been in this situation before in any kind of crypto space. It's never happened in 2013. Didn't happen in 2017. You know, we had swine flu, but that was 2009. So it was well before the 2013 bull run. So we've never had any kind of pandemic like this whatsoever. So it's new. And people are very much swinging in the fear and greed index in a very, very extreme way that we've never seen before. So it's extremely exciting. And I think when we get back into that greed index, I can see that the index is now at 32. Who said that? Was it Fred? I always like to say what it is. I'm sure it was Fred that said it was at 32. So if it was you, Fred, thank you very much. Absolute legend. But yeah, we're going to have a very interesting August. And then people know that the bear market could come beginning of October. So these institutions are going to think, right, we've got September left to try and push the charts to the upside. It's all psychological, 100% human brain, nothing else. So if they're expecting a bear market, I'm expecting it to happen on the 6th of October. I've told you that before. Everyone's like, why the 6th of October, right? Because that's what my brain's telling me based on my previous research. I might be completely wrong. People are saying that we're going to get this extended bull market. Don't freaking count on it, team. Just look at when the bull market started and just think 12 months. That's all you can do. It's a 12-month cycle. It's a 12-month cycle because it's human psychology. It's really as simple as that. If it does turn out to be a super cycle, then great. Awesome. I'm in it. And I'll reinvest some more money. But I'm going to take profits out round about that kind of time because I don't want to lose out. There is nothing wrong with you getting your rise to the upside, dead cat bounce. I've taken my profits out, putting some more money in at that bottom, try and catch the top on the dead cat bounce. Why wouldn't I? And then I'm going to short the frick out of the bear market. That is what I'm going to do. And then we have the consolidation, the accumulation, and then your restart of your bull market. What are you going to do if at the 6th of October, Bitcoin will be at 60K? Bitcoin will be at 60K. Look, I'm going to be so happy at the fact that I've accumulated that much. If Bitcoin goes to 60K and stays at 60K, then fine. If it goes to 60K on the 6th of October, we get our all-time high. All right. I'm not just saying, I'm not a robot. It's not going to get to the 6th of October and I'm going to say, right, that's it. I'm done. See you later, team. Have fun. That is basically it. I'm not. I'm going to watch it 6th of October until December, January. I'll be watching it like a hawk. I'll be playing with my money extremely cautiously. Because remember, 60,000 at this moment in time is extreme greed. If we're looking at the Bitcoin chart, that's extreme greed. So in times of fear, be extremely greedy. And in times of greed, be extremely fearful. Please do not forget that. Don't think it's going to 250K, right? In my opinion, based on the technical analysis that I've done, I see a 230,000 Bitcoin. That is what I see, right? I also see $1 million Bitcoin in the next 10 years. So why wouldn't you invest a little bit of money in Bitcoin right now, stick it on your ledger and just ignore it? Not for you, but for your children and your children's children. You should always hold on to a bit of Bitcoin if you can afford it. I've said that before. Also hold on to Ethereum. Because when Bitcoin is ready, you'll know it's ready. It's really as simple as that. So trade Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin. When Junto from Geordie, not sure yet, but it's in the pipeline. Don't you worry, it's all there. Interview with Junto. And I'm coming over to help set it up. Awesome. Unless I kind of like this humble setting. What's humble about it? We're all freaking nutcases, a lot of us. We should have a Holo meeting, would be cool. Yeah, what I want to do, certainly with Holo, is I want to do it round about beta stage so that they've got it released, they're seeing it working, and then we can actually do an interview on the history of Holo, when it started back in 2018, the build up to alpha, what was the trials and tribulations, and then getting it to beta, how they felt. And also now that our world is working, now that Holo sale businesses are working, and we can talk about Holo Fuel and how how that is a success for their company. I think that would be a better time because we get everything that we need right now out of the AMAs. So we can interview them, but there's probably not going to be anything new there that we don't already know, because they are throwing out that much info right now to keep us well updated. What's big right now and what's hot right now is these companies that are going to be using Holochain as a platform. Nobody knows about them, right? Holo didn't even know about Holo sale. What does that say? That even Holo don't know how big Holochain's going to be, which is freaking massive, team. It's huge. Johnny, is TA possible on Holo Fuel? No, because it's not a cryptocurrency. It's a crypto accounting. So it's going to be based on supply and demand. So now we've got a few companies, haven't we? So here's Holo Fuel. Price of Holo Fuel is at the price of what HOTS be. So for example, let's say it's at 3 cents. Okay. As companies start coming in, the price will kind of do this. You'll get a linear rise to the upside because it's a crypto accounting. As companies come in, so there's Junto. Let's be a bit more professional, Johnny Stang. Holy shizzle. All right, let's be more professional. So, Holo Fuel. And then the price will probably rise like this and then plateau out when it reaches its stable price. And then you have businesses coming in at different time frames. And all it does is it increases the value of the business, which increases the value of Holo Fuel. This is why they say the early adopter into HOT will be the most profitable, because you guys are starting here. Some people will see like the price is it's only at 3 cents, it's fine. And as the price starts to increase, there's going to be people jumping in here. There's going to be people jumping in here, as new tech comes out, new apps. But you already started here. This is you down here. So you're going to be like one of those early Bitcoiners where people are saying, I just wish I got in back when HOT was back at 3 cents or Holo Fuel was back at 3 cents and now it's at $2. Yeah? I know you're like, oh, it's going to $2. All right, take that with a pinch of salt. I don't know how it's going. It might be $1. It might be $1.50. It might be 75 cents. But it will get to a point where it kind of plateaus out until Holo Fuel 2.0 comes out and more tech advances. So you get that kind of movement. You also might get companies that decide or go bankrupt, decide not to carry on with Holo Fuel. So with Holochain, so the price of Holo Fuel will decrease. It's just a natural thing that happens. All right. You know, big companies disappear all the time from the UK. There was Woolworths. There was Currys. Was it Currys? Oh, no, Comet. Yeah, Currys is still open. It was Comet. Comet was the biggest. Look at Toys R Us, for example, the rise and fall of Toys R Us. So companies will come in, companies will fail. So look, yeah, exactly, Anova. You were here before Holo Fuel actually existed. Remember back in March when we were saying, look, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't even know what the price of Holo Fuel is going to be. We now know it's going to mirror the price of HOT for 6 months before it disbands on the 1-to-1 ratio. They've also said now that you will always be able to swap from HOT to Holo Fuel. Great, but it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. So it might get to the point where you have to buy 100,000 HOT to 1 Holo Fuel. Who knows? Nobody knows today. Right, unminable offers Holo for mining. I told you already, we started mining today. I shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, but we get HOT back for giving our mega hash to unminable. It is interesting that when you spoke to me, Fred, I was like, what? What is going on? Seriously? But yeah, I don't know how that system works. I am going to research it because, yeah, we don't. There is no mining situations at all when it comes to HOT because it's not a blockchain. It's a node. Doesn't require mining to crack the blocks. Right, let's zoom in. We've been talking for some time. Let's go to the trusted 15-minute. You know we all love that 15-minute. Okay, interested on Bitcoin or what's happening. It's still carry on its journey to try and complete that cup and handle formation, which is great. I've lost my moving average exponential, probably from getting excited. Gosh, why we got all different colors? I don't like that color. 55 was pink. There we go. 21. Let's do 21 as yellow. 21, 55, 200. That's better. That looks better. Lorenz saying, yo, bro, what's going on, Lorenz? Great to see you. So, HOT. Still working out perfectly. I'm really happy with where it's going. Look, it could turn bearish, but just please, just put in your mindset an inverse head and shoulder that is one of the most beautiful head and shoulder patterns that I have seen in such a long freaking time. All right, it is. Oof. That's what it is. It's like, oof, it's juicy. It is absolutely juicy. It is it's juicy. So, ooh. That's what it makes me do. When I saw it, I was like, oh, hello. Nice to meet you, inverse head and shoulder. You're currently rocking my world right now. Can you try it again? So yeah, it's weird. It's weird how I can get so turned on by chart analysis. It's great. Also, I like the fact that I can instantly see it. Like when you zoom out, you're just like, which is what I did back here with that W pattern. We knew it was coming. All right, we knew that W pattern had to be bullish, and look at what it did. Oosh. All right, here, W pattern. We knew what was going to happen. Oosh. And I just love the fact that the bottom of the W pattern, oh my gosh. W of that bottom pattern, rising to the upside, takes us exactly to that target. Look at how freaking perfect and beautiful it is. Right, exactly as freaking predicted. And then we had that second W pattern, which I don't think was as perfect, to be fair. Look, but it wasn't far off. We overextended and came back and rested here before we got the all awesome FOMO. And then now, whew, honestly, it's the most beautiful head and shoulder pattern I've ever seen in my life, to be fair. It's just beautiful. Right? If this doesn't play out, then I am going to be mortally upset for a few days. Don't expect me to talk to you for a few days. Because this is just a great opportunity. All right? It's a technical analysis dream. And if Robert was in here right now, he would be going off his rocker as well. Losing his shizzle. All right? Fred knows what it's like, right? When he sees a beautiful plane, he will probably stand there for a while. Actually, I've got a news report about aeroplanes. And it reminded me of Fred, which is this guy. Man built Spitfire in backyard and with parts from baked bean tins. Like, why the hell not? That's his kind of like fetish. All right, this is mine. This is my fetish, all right? There we go, look, see, Robert. Robert sees it. Equally as turned on by it. You see what I mean? We're nutters. Technical analysts are nutters. We sit on a swinging chair for hours, looking at this kind of stuff. But look, this is what turns Fred on. Probably the sound of that. I don't know what it is. It's probably a V16 engine. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's a V12 engine. But obviously it's not a working model, but oh my gosh. This guy dedicated however long of his life being obsessed with how to build a Spitfire. Look at this. Look at the fuselage. Ah, dear, oh dear. Does it say how long it took him? Can you imagine it taking him about a decade to make this thing? Started building in 2018. What? It took him 3 years. No way. This guy is a freaking legend in my eyes. All right, stuff like that. You go to a house party and they're like, yeah, do you want to see like the all important final sponduli? Yeah, what's the sponduli? Yeah, I've got a Spitfire in my back garden. Shut the frick up. No, you don't. And then he opens the doors and like, boom, there's a Spitfire just sat there. Right? Look at that I've just seen. Oh, gosh, where did I see it? Have I lost it? There we go. The black dials which form the cockpit of Mr. Price's creation are also real and had been kept in wax paper packaging since 1944. Seriously? Seriously? Fred, this guy has no wife, no children, nothing else. Amazing what he did. It's just incredible. Like, stuff like that gets me so excited, and the passion that people have with their hobbies, just like us lot. Just like us lot. Okay. George, no wife would let you have that in your garden. What's going on? Unless where you are in a mixed company, it's an inverse head and shoulders. Got any last question from Football Kings? I'm liking the questions from Football Kings right now. What happens if they launch Holo Fuel when we are in a bear market and have sold all of our Holo? That is easy. It's very, very easy. All right. Let's go drawing again. Let's go drawing. Whoa, there's the 60 Gs. Let's go. All right. Let me get a clean slate. I do like the drawing. Right. So let's talk about the bear market. So hot. Let's go with Johnny Stang's prediction of right, and then this is us, and then boom, boom, double cat bounce at bear market. Consolidation. Whoa. It went backwards. Accumulation. So this is the bear market. There it is, the big beautiful bear. And let's say, for example, we've all sold out up here. So we've done our TA and we've come to the conclusion that this could be the double cat bounce. I jumped out at 17 cents. Some of you went to that 20 cent and jumped out. Some of you kept hodling up here. Even some of you are hodling down here. It's going to happen. Some of you are going to be in disbelief and carry on the hodling and thinking, well, there's my waveform happening, so we're going back to the upside, and it never does. So we've all sold, and we're all chatting amongst each other, just watching the bear market unfold, and then Holo Fuel happens here. So beta actually happens 6 months into the bear market. All right, don't panic because you're thinking, oh my gosh, right? Holo Fuel is active, so we can now buy our Holo Fuel. Remember, from the start of the release of Holo Fuel, there is a 6 month period. So you've got 6 months to swap to Holo Fuel from hot. So where could that 6 month period take us? Well, looking at the history of bull markets, bear markets, so the different periods, consolidation, accumulation, it usually is 1 year. So if it happens 6 months into the bear market, right, we still have another 6 months until the end of the bear market. So you play your strategy correct. So you wouldn't come in here because you're going to lose half of your investment just by swapping across to Holo Fuel. Because what you've got to remember is that Holo Fuel will follow hot on a 1-to-1 ratio. Hot to Holo Fuel. So whatever the price of hot is for that 6 month period after beta, Holo Fuel will follow. After that, Holo Fuel will be disbanded. All right. If it happened up here, all right, it gets a little bit complicated, doesn't it? Because we're 3 months now into the bear market. Beta happens, which takes us 6 month period. We've still got 3 more months left of the bear market before it disbands, right? But don't panic. Okay, because there's two things that you can do in this scenario. You can be quite strategic or you can be quite chill. So say, for example, let's say the price of hot here is at 3 cents. So that is your 3 cent mark. I'll put a 3 in there. And hot is actually going to go down to 1 cent. In the same breath, Holo Fuel has managed to be disbanded from hot, and the price starts to increase, does Holo fuel, from 3 cent, and then it goes to from 3 cent, and then it starts going up to 4 cent. No, not 3 again. It goes to 4. So you've then got to make a decision on what you're going to do. If the price is going down linear to the price going up as hot, i.e. perfect world, you're probably better off investing straight into your Holo fuel, because you're going to be a bit more strategic if you're just carrying on waiting for hot to drop down to that 1 cent and then coming in at the 4 cent with Holo fuel. If you're short in the market, you're making money from 3 cent to 1 cent. So you could actually come in after you've shorted the market and then go to that 4 cent. That's fine. But what you've got is this, quite basically a 6-month period. Just think to yourself, I'm happy with what I've chosen. If it works out in the most awkwardest way, then it works out in the most awkwardest way. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. But coming down into that bear market, you've got a 6-month window for you to make your mind up when you're going to swap to Holo fuel. In my opinion, and there's 32 people watching right now, I wouldn't move across to Holo fuel straight away. Because once you're in that Holo fuel, it's probably going to be very, very difficult to move out to hot and to start trading, to do whatever you want. I have no intention of moving out of Holo fuel until I can see some sort of stability happening, because I'll want to trade that stability on the crypto space during the next bull market. I'll also have my Holo pots making me Holo fuel. So look, there's loads of scenarios, football kings, but that's basically the best that I can interpret it. But they're saying that we could see beta by the end of this year. So if the bear market starts in October and Holo fuel or beta actually begins in January, we're already November, December, January, 4 months into the bear market. So we could actually see that scenario playing out. Why can't I grab it? That's why I can't grab it. We could actually see that scenario panning out where it takes us down to another 2 months of bear market. Look, we're going to go through it as a team during the bear market. Don't think you're going to be on your own. I am still going to be here talking about Holo, talking about the projects, discussing the bear market with you, because a lot of you have never seen a bear market or know what it feels like. Look, best thing to do is when you get that itchy feeling, that spidey sense that you have to pull out, please pull out and be happy about it. Don't think to yourself, oh my gosh, it's gone up another 3 cent. I could have got another extra 3 cent. What is meant to be is meant to be. So please don't be cut up about it. Only an absolute fluky little shizzle could ever buy the top. And I swear, they say you make money in a bear market. Yeah, if you short the market, you will make money coming back down. And once again, all right, you are at the start of the bear market. So you have the best pick of the cherry at shorting the market as it comes down, making money on the way down. Look, if you're not an experienced trader, don't freaking do it. You've got a few months now to understand what shorting the market is all about. BitTrue has started doing it with leverages. I'm sure Binance lets you short the market. But if you don't know what you're doing, seriously, stay away from shorting, stay away from leveraging, and just enjoy your crypto on a 1-to-1 ratio. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the crypto space. Learn about shorting and longing the market during the consolidation and the accumulation phase, which I kind of call the winter stages. you're going to be filling up your bags for over a 2-year period. You're going to be so stonked out, ready to go for the next bull market. This is just going to be laughable for you. Fred, the point is, will they enable Holo Fuel on all crypto platforms like Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase, and where Hot already is? I think Fred got a bit of Tourette's there. Or do we have to send it to Holochain address? How does this work? Nobody knows. All right. If it is a swap to a Holochain address, I'm sure there will be no fees involved. Why would there? Why would they put a fee on the swap into Holo Fuel? Doesn't make sense to me when they are looking for this cheap, fast, friendly, eco-verse system. I think the swap won't actually cost you anything because you're swapping in-house. So I can't see there be any charges. If there is, it's probably going to be an exchange charge of maybe 0.01% or 0.1%, something like that. Yeah, I agree with you, Football Kings. Marvagrad, so guess what Holo will be end of this year? Okay, that was quite a detailed interpretation. If I'm honest. Right. It's easier if I just click the back button. Oh, really? Oh, no. That's a lot of clicking. I'm going to get finger cramp in a second. Yay! Still playing out nicely, team. I'm actually quite happy with this, to be fair. By the way it's playing out, it is respecting the 21 EMA on the hourly. I mean, where did the cross happen? 24th of July, we had that golden cross. Oh, I just love it. Honestly, I love crypto so much. Crypto just gets me so excited. We're in such a great position. There's your 200. There's your 55. There's your 21. If that is not bullish on the 1 hour, seriously, let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, we've still got a bit of work to go, but we're getting so close. Oh, we are getting close to a cross, team. Right, that's going to give you even more confirmation. If we do create that inverse head and shoulders and come up, that is going to be in freaking insane. Please don't let me down, crypto. Don't freaking let me down. This could be our rise up. This could be a fantastic August for us. Fantastic start to the August. When we thought in July we fly, which was Van Les was saying didn't happen, and I feel sorry for Van Les because we was all extremely excited about it. Yeah. So they said to, and yeah, an exchange P2, it's going to cost, so plan for that in your strategy. Is that a ready to buy a plane ticket? It looks fantastic, does that? The 21 crossing the 200, which will bring the 55 up to have that all important cross, which is all-time high. It's all golden. And on the daily, we've still got a long way to go on the daily, but it is working its way up. Again, 21 getting close to that 55, looking extremely bullish on the daily. Relative strength index, we still have room on the daily to move to the upside, which again show us short term that we are bullish. And then on the weekly, what's going on with the weekly? Where is that 200? Where is the 200? I cannot see. Well, there can't be a 200, can there? Okay. That's fine. So we've got the 21 and the 55 to work with, which we're nowhere near any kind of bear market. We're nowhere near it. Seriously? We are nowhere near it. Yeah, there is no 200 EMA because HOT is so freaking new. It was only created in 2018. That's why there's no 200 EMA on the weekly. For your information. I think we are going to see a lot of excitement. We are going to see lots of people coming back in to the Holo Tube. The Discord is going to start going crazy again. We're just going to have so much fun, team. It's going to be great. Jeff, there, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure about 20 cent. I really don't know if we are going to hit that 20 cent. Even though I said, let's go with my prediction back up here when we was doing that of, let's say it goes to that 20 cent like I predict. Oh dear. Marvin is saying 10 cent end of 2021. Look, all the people that are chilled out about what's happening in this crypto space are saying 10 cent. 10 cent is going to be the bottom. It's going to be the low, I would say. So you do have these high and low predictions. 10 cent being the low. I probably 35 cent. If we get beta before the end of the bull run, it's going to send HOT skyrocketing. And I mean skyrocketing. You could actually see a freak of nature and it do what Dogecoin did and fly up to a ridiculous price that nobody ever thought possible in this bull run, because all of the money is going to get concentrated on HOT. Look, 3 days ago, we was ranked 77th. We are now ranked 70th. What does that mean? There is more money going into HOT than those coins that we have managed to overtake. So, who knows? Look, nobody knows the future. Marvin's laughing at me with a 60 cent. Can you imagine if it did go to 60 cent now? Oh my God. Look, I'm just being a moon boy right now. It's probably not going to, it won't go to 60 cent in this bull run. The market cap is not obviously high enough. But Holo Fuel could. Holo Fuel could do it because it's not attached to a market cap. It's a crypto accounting. It's totally separate, totally disbanded. So if crypto was switched off in the world, Holo Fuel would carry on. Stay hydrated, team. So, okay, even though this is really interesting. Even though we are still having a movement to the upside, the crypto market cap is at 1.5 trillion, which is actually down 0.24%. So even though the market cap is down, HOT is still rising up. Bitcoin is still rising up, which means some of the coins are not actually moving. If we look at the small caps, there we are. Holo is hot. Look at that. 35% increase, where some of them are still only, you're seeing a 17%. Thorchain up 8. Paxos, well, it's a stable coin, so of course it's not going to move. Qcoin token up 9%. But we have OKB, look at that, up 82%. What a day for OKB. Now at $18.14. So there are some gems out there. There's some cracking coins out there if you're invested in others. Engine coin up 34%. Congratulations to you lot that are investing in Engine coin, which is right down at 67 again. I haven't really looked at the rankings for some time. It is looking to go back yet. It looks great. It's how it should be. Bitcoin, Ethereum, yeah, Binance. I would like to see XRP above Cardano, if I'm honest. It deserves to be in the top 3, if I'm honest. Should be Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap. Why Doge is still in the top 10, I'll never know. Radium. I just ran 60 cents through my calculator. Brilliant. So, the long and winded answer to your question, Jeff, that is yes, I still see 20 cent. End of this bull run. Easy. In my opinion. I think it'll do it no sweat because of what is upcoming, and it's just going to be magical for us all to watch. I'm really looking forward to all of you legends actually being a lot richer than what you are today, and then seeing all the messages going, I've just paid $20,000 in tax. It's going to make me so happy to see all that. I've had the tax man knocking on my door because I didn't pay it, and he's threatening to take me to court if I don't pay $120,000 in tax. And we're all like, it's fine, we'll give you that 120k, mate, don't worry. It's just gonna be a crazy holo tube in the future. It's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to it. And then we'll be able to nurture the new people that come in that are just like, it's at 60 cent. And that one person comes in and says, it's now a good time to buy. It's just going to be awesome. And we're always going to get that because there's always going to be a good time to buy HOT, because HOT is going to take over the world, in my opinion. That's why I'm a huge fan of it. I am thoroughly invested in it. I thoroughly believe in it. I think the team is incredible in what they're doing. Look, they haven't let us down once this year or last year, if I'm honest. They lost a bit of trust back in 2018 and 19 because they were saying beta's happening at this date, that day, or it's happening soon, and it never did. They are closer than they have ever been before, which makes me believe, yeah, it's actually happening. Beta will happen soon. Oh my gosh. Imagine what the holo tube is going to be like when beta actually happens. Like, elemental chess actually works. 2 months ago, it was just a thought. Like, you are elemental what? Elemental chess. What's this? What is it? And it's here. Yeah, B, will $1 million HOT be enough to become a millionaire? If it gets to $2, then yes. Because remember, your tax man will probably want 40% at that point. So yeah, if it gets to $2, then yeah. If you don't pay your tax, then you'll be a millionaire at $1. In US dollars, obviously. So it'd be a lot less in UK pounds. But look, your fate is already written in the sand. It's already there. So whatever you are destined to get in terms of a monetary gain, look, you've done the biggest step. You've invested in the cryptocurrency. So look at everyone. Lol, $2. A $2 holo fuel is possible. I know it looks weird because like we're at 0.006 and the highest we got is 3 cents. But whoever thought that Bitcoin, some people was like, Bitcoin will never reach $1. It reached $1 and they were saying it'll never reach $5. It reached $5. They then said it'll never reach $100. Smashed to $100. Just transfer money to stable coins and take out the money you need from time to time. You could do that. That is a possibility. And with Big Black Crypto's prediction, yeah, he was quite high, wasn't he? Was it like $130? Look, I believe him. If the real Ready Player One comes out, and to be quite honest with you, all right, it's there. The real Ready Player One. Look, it's there, look. There is the freaking writing. Imagine playing a game more fun and immersive than Pokemon Go, Minecraft, World of Warcraft, and Second Life, SimCity 3000, Settlers combined and then evolved 20 years. Imagine playing a benevolent game even more evolved than the Oasis VR platform featured in the popular Ready Player One novel, film. The book has now been made into a blockbuster film by the legendary Steven Spielberg. Everyone will be wanting to play the game that is featured in the movie. Well, our world is that game. A game that is not only a lot of fun to play, but also teaches you how to look after your well-being, as well as looking after our beautiful planet. A game that changes the way we think and interact with each other and the world, so together we can create a better world for all of us. One where we can come together and help each other for the greater good of all. Imagine a world where there was no wars, poverty, or suffering. Imagine a world where there is only peace, love, and unity, where all coexist living as one human race in harmony with each other and our beautiful planet. This does not have to be a dream. Together we can create this world. Look, have we not proved that on the Holotube? Doesn't matter where we are in the world, we all just get on. Even if it means having to mute Vanaleswa and Dutch Nonsense and Air Nova for 300 seconds to prove a point, and then all of a sudden, Dutch Nonsense coming straight back in saying, I am indestructible. Obviously, I don't even know how he did it. I think he hacked into my computer. I don't know how he did it because it didn't say that somebody had hacked into my computer. I still don't know how he's done it. I'm still like, what? How did that happen? Did. Yeah. Happy days. That was awesome. So let's just have a look, see if there's anything here we can look at for latest prototype for our world smartphone. That could be quite interesting. awesome is this? Wow. I'm blown away by that. That's incredible, team. I'll send the link. I did see someone asking for the link. I'll put the link in the chat. Vanaleswa, you just watched this. This is what you watched. This is what I mean. Like, it's mega. Absolutely incredible. Isa's off to bed. Good night, Isa X. I mean, we could go all night looking at these videos. It's just crazy. Awaken Synergy Dream. I want to watch them all. I want to watch them all. Seriously. What's this one? Because there's like some kind of freaking robot dude up here. Look. Who's this guy up here?
Yeah, fix the hair.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, Mark. If you would like to start start rolling.
All right.
Okay, that's like a 3-hour video. We can watch that in our own time, I think. But yeah, that'll be them explaining it over a 3-hour period. Yeah, looking forward to interviewing these. It's going to be great. Merlin lost his hat. Brilliant. Right, team, it's 10 past 10. I'm going to disappear. I've had so much fun tonight. I'll be back on again tomorrow night, and we will see how this plays out. This beautiful this beautiful head and shoulder pattern that we've got here. And this, if we do get a breakout to the upside here and then a retest back down, we could see in the next 48 hours a 0.0072. Hard to believe, right? But that is what the technical analysis is actually reading, in my opinion. We got this W pattern correct. The fact that it was coming up to here and it did hit there. And then now we've come into this huge inverse head and shoulders, which can still be seen on the 1 hour, which is also extremely bullish. There's going to be a lot of people talking about this inverse head and shoulder pattern tonight as you start searching through YouTube videos, looking at different people. The 1 hour looks great. The relative strength index looks great. We've got everything that we need. Look at that last pump to the upside. It only took the relative strength index right from the bottom to the top. It went from 39 all the way to 67. which means as the volume comes in, we could get a nice movement up, touching that resistance, coming back down, heading to the support, and that's when you get that flick, because that's going to bring the 21 EMA up to that point. 55 is going to start closing in as well. No, it isn't. It's not going to start closing in. It's going to start lengthening away, as well as the 200. You'll see the 200 start to pull away as well. Keep an eye on your Bollinger Bands. Keep an eye on your relative strength index on the 1 hour, the 15-minute. Make sure you're looking at your MACDs just to see what's going on. We'll have a quick look at it now whilst we're here. So yeah, could see that reversal happening. It is possible. It is possible that you get this wave pattern emerging, and the MACD touching the signal line and just bouncing off it. And it kind of looks like it's doing that because we've got that nice green volume coming back in. But we'll see what happens, team. That's all we can do. Sit and see what happens. If it does turn bearish, I'm literally going to scream. That is what I'm going to do, because you don't get more beautiful inverse head and shoulder than that. So let's leave it at that and see what happens. If it's going to be bearish, it's not going to be great. How can it be bearish when the relative strength index is almost touching the center line? Right? The whales have got to see this and just be like, all right, we're fine. We can actually pump this. And look, to be fair, CoinSkid is actually bullish. All right? It's kind of ignoring the fact that for the past 3 months he's been saying we're going to 26k Bitcoin. And I've always gone to that because I was more of a moon boy than he was. I kept my cool more than he did. And here we are in this nice position of us heading to the upside, which is great. Could we get a fake out? Could we get a bull trap? It's possible, but I don't see it happening yet. And if a bull trap was to happen and we dropped 27%, for example, where is that going to take us? It's only going to take us back to that bottom edge here, which will bring the relative strength index down to a ridiculously cheap price. People are going to start buying in because they feel like they've got a second shot at that cherry of buying the dip. The manipulation's out and we could get the springboard back up to the upside, which kind of fits into our Wyckoff B pattern. The Wyckoff B pattern does say that we're going to come down before we have this chopping motion around about this area before going back up. I think, to be quite honest with you, that's our spring and we are heading up. But time will tell. Nobody can predict the future, so we're just working with the tools that we've got. But let's go with that, team. That looks like the target. It's still, I don't even know what freaking day it is. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. We've still got plenty of days before Sunday, so it is possible. So that is your daily update, team. I've absolutely enjoyed tonight. Thank you, Billy James, for the super chat. You absolute legend. It all helps the background running of everything HoloTube. It's great. And yeah, love you all, basically. Don't think I've got anything else to say unless anybody wants to add to it, but it's 10:15. Still got work to do and other shizzle. So if you don't mind, I'll disappear and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. So it's a normal start tomorrow. I don't know if I'm playing any games tonight. I don't know what Vaneless was doing or what Marvin's doing, but I'm sure they will message, or if not, they've already messaged. But team, that's all I've got for you. Seriously, do your research on this. Have a look at it. We will get in contact with them and secure a date for an interview. And we're going to learn so much about this. You're welcome, Football Kings. Radium, legend. Yeah, so I'm excited. I am so excited. And as far as I'm concerned, Holo we can nuken indie cooking. Team, you're awesome. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And until then, as always, peace.
Show me a lesson and I've learned it. Show me a bridge, I probably burned it. Show me $1, yeah, I've earned it. Though I can't tell you where it went. Show me time I used to waste it. Show me whiskey, I still taste it. Show me hell, and hell I've raised it. That's just who I've always been. But if I could go back somehow and get one more time around, give me one more time around the sun, I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. Still got things I need to do here. A lot of air I need to get clear. A lot of love, a little less fear. Lift up all of those I let down. Give me one more time around the sun. I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. Give me something I can live for. Give me a chance so I can give more. Heaven knows what I'd give for one more time around. One more time around the sun, I'd take it, I'd run around this blue rock and give it all I got. I'd live and let live, forget and forgive. Please don't give up on me now. Give me one more time around. One more time around. Sunburned paint still reads 98 state champs on that water tower. Well, kids still hang at the old flat bank, cruise that Friday night strip for hours, kinda like a small town. There's Glen Mill Road where the years move slow. Ain't much changed since our first kiss. I've seen city lights and man, I saw the light. And let me tell you now, I admit, kinda like this small town. They ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. It took some coming around, but I'm figuring out you're where I wanna be right now. Kinda like this small town. That day I left, you played me like a rock and roll song. 'Cause you just laughed and said, find your way back. I guess you knew it all along, that you were right where I belong. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, it ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. It took some coming around, but I'm figuring out you're where I wanna be right now. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, kinda like this small town. Come on. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, I kinda like this small town. Kinda like this small town. How it ain't changed a bit, nothing better than this that I found. Not a worry around, nowhere more proud, nowhere else you'd wanna settle down. Kinda like this small town. Yeah, I kinda love this small town. I saw her flying there by the dawn's early light. A little tired, a little tore up, still hurting from the fight. And then it hit me. You ain't gotta pick a side. You can love your fellow man and still have pride. 'Cause we're all stitched together like the red, white, and blue. Might be a little bit different, but we're all the same too. 'Cause the stars and stripes are so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we want to be. It don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. I stand for the flag, and the flag stands for all of us. For the teachers of today, for the leaders of tomorrow, for long-haul driving truckers, rolling all night hauling cargo. The banker pays the farmer who feeds the factory working man, while a preacher talks to Jesus about his son in Afghanistan. We all need each other like an apple needs a pie, and that's just another day in this American life. 'Cause the stars and stripes are so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we want to be. 'Cause it don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. I stand for the flag, and the flag stands for all of us. I stand for showing kindness, treating everyone with love. Be proud of who you are, and don't forget where you came from. 'Cause the stars and stripes mean so much more than that old piece of cloth on your grandma's porch. It gave us that American dream to be anything that we want to be. And it don't matter where you are, from a one-room church to an uptown bar. Don't care if you're black or white or who you love. feel like Sunday till I was swinging with you. Riding in my Ford didn't feel like money till I was riding with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt the way I do when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Singing love songs never made no sense till I was singing about you. The only time that is time well spent is time I'm spending with you. Could be something in your eyes, maybe something in that smile, but I ain't never felt so dang brand new when I'm with you. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever in a day or two. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. Slower, stars hang lower, heaven feels closer when I'm with you. I could go on forever in a day or two, don't mind if I do. Trees seem greener, sun shines brighter, tea tastes sweeter, and trouble seem lighter. I could go on forever if you need me to. Darling, everything's better with you. Kissing on me, baby, all night long, dancing in the dirt with the crickets and the frogs. Girl, I don't know what it is you do. Everything's better with you. It was parked out in the woods, keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. At the moon, go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. We don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went